Imagine a war so short that by the time many people realized it had started, it was already over. In 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War became the shortest recorded war in history, lasting only about 38 minutes. The conflict began after the death of the Sultan of Zanzibar, who had strong support from the British Empire. After his death, a new leader named Khalid bin Barghash quickly seized power and declared himself the new sultan without British approval. Britain had significant influence over Zanzibar at the time and immediately demanded that Khalid step down from the throne. However, Khalid refused to obey the British ultimatum. Instead, he gathered around 2,800 soldiers and positioned them around the palace to defend his rule. He also had a small naval ship and a few artillery guns placed near the harbor, but compared to the powerful British Navy waiting offshore, these defenses were extremely weak. British warships, armed with heavy cannons, lined up in the harbor and prepared for action. On the morning of the 27th of August, 1896, the British issued a final warning. Khalid had until 9 a.m. to surrender and leave the palace. As the clock struck 9 and the ultimatum expired, the British fleet immediately opened fire. Massive naval guns blasted the palace with explosive shells. Within minutes, parts of the palace were collapsing, fires spread through the buildings, and Khalid's defenses began to crumble. Khalid's forces tried to return fire, but their outdated cannons and small naval ship were quickly destroyed by the overwhelming British firepower. Smoke and flames filled the sky as the palace was heavily damaged. Realizing that the battle was completely hopeless, Khalid fled the palace and sought refuge at the German consulate nearby. By around 9:38 a.m., the fighting had completely stopped. The entire war had lasted less than 1 hour. Hundreds of Khalid's soldiers were killed or wounded, while the British suffered almost no casualties. Soon after, the British installed a new ruler who was loyal to their interests. The Anglo-Zanzibar War remains the shortest war ever recorded in human history, proving that sometimes conflicts can be decided in minutes rather than years. If you enjoy learning surprising moments from military history, like and subscribe for more historical war facts.